Alright, here we go. Got everything set up. Sorry about that, y'all. Before I do anything else, I'm gonna change my Spino skin. Ooh, what are these other ones? Same VC? Alright, I'll hop in there in a sec. This is a decent skin, but it's also kind of mid, I'm not gonna lie. Thoughts on the Thai news? What do you mean? The news? What do you mean the news? Just like stuff happening in the world in general? My take on it is everything sucks. Godzilla was found shot dead in Miami. Bruh. I've been Tim. I've been doing good. I've been doing good. I've been having a good day, which is surprising because I don't have those very often anymore. Oh, this is kind of a cool Spino skin. I didn't know this was a thing. Oh, I think yeah, these are the skins based on like Isle Spino skins that they made. By the way, for those of you who've seen my most recent Marvel Rivals video, did y'all like that? Because every time I try to branch out and do something different, nobody seems to watch the video, or like YouTube just doesn't push it out to my audience. Like it's just not getting a whole lot of views, and it sucks. Because what if like I don't always want to do Path of Titans, you know? Ooh, my thoughts on the DB Rex mod. I think Apex actually wants to add it to the server. So my thoughts on it, I'm excited because it's going to be bigger than DB Giga. It's going to be bigger than base Rex. But from what I can tell, it's not going to be by too much, but it will be the biggest land Apex, noticeably so, and that's going to be really cool. Can I skip my shed, or do I not have? I don't have permission to do that. Fah! All right. So Apex, what stats have you uploaded? Oh wait, have you put that in the Discord yet? What you've changed so far? We're in a nice flat open area we can fight in. Hmm. That's the thing. Like, I get a lot of views and stuff from. Oh, you haven't changed anything yet? Fah! All right. We'll just have to make do then. So, where's a nice open spot? Solve your Spino dilemma. One sec. Ooh, is this a nice open spot? Oh, this can work. Yeah. Oh, you did. You didn't put in the changelog. Ah, okay. You got rid of DB's mods, but they're still here. Weird. Well, we just won't test them, and then afterwards you can get rid of them. Oh yeah, that's right. Today, y'all, we're gonna be testing the sauropod balancing. We need to make sure the Carcharodontosaurids can kill them. Again, I don't care what that freaking poll says. I'll like, please, I need Pot Rex in this server, bro. It actually has a fully polished kit and good animations and distant calls and everything. It has the whole package. PT Rex is half finished, bro. Please. I get PT Rex is more accurate, but like, I'm not asking for a week. I'm not asking for a month. All I'm saying, can you give me one more day? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna check the poll results. What's the poll looking like? Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta help me out here, please. No! Removing it is still in the majority, but we got more votes for keeping OG Rex, please. Come on. Nice guy, if you haven't voted, you can vote. If you want to keep it, you can vote. Look here, I'll post a link to the poll in the server so y'all can vote. Y'all don't have to vote for OG Rex if y'all don't want to. Y'all can make your own decision, but like, come on. Please, Speed, I need this. Oh yeah, he did vote. Yeah, I got Ghost on my side. Yeah, yeah, we talked about it, and he was like, "Oh, wait a minute, why did I vote to get rid of it?" Because he agrees with me, bro. Why is George voting to? No, George the boy. Why did you vote to get rid of it? Who's that? 1B. Let's go. Let's go. That's my dog. It's even. We're tied. We're tied. Come on. I need this. Please, Speed. I need this. All right. Oh, do you guys need the Discord? Hold on. Are y'all in the Discord or not? Because I remember Foxy saying that he's not in it. Did I not like send you guys a Discord link? Also, not everything is set up. Like we don't have the what's it called? Don't listen to Sam. On the server. Okay, I think I posted it. Hold on. One sec. Apex, I promise I'm not trying to rig the results. I'm trying to get people to vote. I'm very hopeful. Again, y'all make your own decisions. I don't want to rig it, but at the same time, like y'all know, y'all know what side I'm on. I'm begging, bro, please. All right. We need Carnontosaurs for this. All right, there we go. Now we shall see. Because keep in mind, this is going to be a realism server, but again, I just feel like Potrex is just better for balancing. Also, guys, Apex agrees. We're sliming out Tyranitar. His ass is gone. I think after we clean house with a few of the dinosaurs, and we're just cleaning out all the Apex carnivores, Tyranitar is gone, bro. Get his ass out of here. Alright, Apex, if we're gonna have an acro, are we gonna do Arizoa acro? Because I know you want it to have it. I know you want it to be a sub Apex, because we already have Kark and Giga as the Apex Karks. Should we test Arizoa acro? You're probably gonna have to type in the stream chat because I'm not gonna be able to see the in-game chat. Rip Titty Titan. For real. Ooh. Looking polls. Oh, okay. One sec. Let's go! Again, make sure you're not voting that just because I'm wanting it. Just make your own decisions. I don't want you guys just doing whatever I say. I'm just very vocal about what I want. Again, think about it. Make sure your vote is what you want. Plus, again, I feel like it would make more sense to have two of them and have, Team Macrensis as PT Rex. I think it just makes it more interesting. Because think about it. You could have Pot Rex as the one that, like, fights things its size and smaller, with its high combat weight and everything, but because of its lower health and damage, because I think he already applied the stats that I gave him from the testing last night. So then, okay, Arizoa Acro, okay, we'll test that then. And then after that, we'll test Kark and then Giga. And then after that, we can do the smaller bleeders, like Aloe and Mipe. But yeah, if he did apply the stats that I shot his way last night, I'm curious what Rex not become. It's not going to be unbeatable. Pot Rex is going to be really good at like brawling things its size. Like it's going to get like Pot Rex is going to struggle a bit with, or I wouldn't say struggle, but it's going to go band for band with things like Bars, Anki, EO, and probably Amp as well. I think Pot Rex should be able to go after sauropods, just not the really big ones. I think we should save that for the Carcharodontosaurids. The Acro, Kark, Giga, they'll be going after the sauropods, I'd imagine, and also Bars, I suppose. And then we'll have PT Rex. Like if we do end up going with OG Rex, if that's how the poll goes, we could do PT Rex brawling things its size, but also being more mobile, and with their group buffs like Tyrant Roar, they could cycle that and then go after sauropods with that, with their charge bite. Because I think PT Rex just needs better stamina, and if we give it that and then slightly more speed, then it'll be able to do that. So PT Rex can be a big game hunter if it wants to, and it would be better at it than Pot Rex. I think that's what we should do. Oh yeah, and red herring. We need to decrease the cooldown on that. Because why the hell is it 5.5 minutes for red herring to go off cooldown? And another thing, have y'all seen Duck's cooldown on its defense call? It does the same thing that Tyranitytan's does, but Tyranitytan is faster. Except Tyranitytan has like... I've seen Pot Rex killing Gapados. Well, we can balance change that. We're getting ready to test the sauropods anyways. But have you guys seen the cooldown on Duck's defense call? Oh my god, it is insane. It's 5 minutes. That's longer than Pot Rex's cooldown on Terrible Roar. And PT Rex's cooldown on Terrible Roar, which I asked him to shorten because that's insane. Now, I do think it should have a long cooldown. I just don't think it should be as long as it is. Yeah, that's just a byproduct of like PT Rex being outdated and not having the TLC, which is mainly why I want to keep Pot Rex for the time being. Because eventually, like if we do have Pot Rex, I'm sure he wants. It's yeah. I need to get in this. I need to shut up. I'm yapping too much. My fault, bro. I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm so excited. My snake is solid. What? Huh? Who said that? My fault. What's Tyler? Yep, we're on Domain of Titans. We're going to be testing the sauropods fighting the bleeders. PT Rex Kit TLC is near trust. I feel like they're probably putting it off as much as possible. I'm not going to lie. Oh, that's another thing we haven't discussed yet. Apex, are we going to remove the recoil on Arizona Acro? Please say yes. Please, bro. Yes. Thank God. Thank God, bro. I hate the recoil. It's so annoying. And actually, I think with Pycno, I think we should reduce its combat weight to match Dasp and Aloe. Have them all just at flat 3 tons. Even though because the sizing is weird. Aloe doesn't have its TLC yet. It's weird. So I think if we remove the recoil on Pycno and then have it the same combat weight as Dasp and Aloe, then we should be fine. Suko is probably going to maintain the same combat weight. I mean, when we were testing it last night, it seems fine. Although we haven't tested Suko versus Torvo yet. And now I've been quoted. Wonderful. Alright. This is Domain of Titans Doom Guy. But yeah, another thing. What combat weight should we have Acro? Because Acro was around 7 tons. $7,850. That is very specific, but Acro should be like 5,300. Well, no, we're going for like accurate weights here, which is why like Spino is like 8.5 tons. So 7,850 for Acro. I think that's fine. Because that would make it way less than. It would be around the same weight as Duck. It would be 7 tons is not the max size. It depends on how Acro is measured, because if you measure its sail as a hump, then it can go up to 8 tons. So, yeah, I think 7,850 is fine. I think that's fine. Because that's still less than Kark and Giga, Spino, and Macrensis, and around um, 7,100 combat weight. Well, then we'd have to buff its HP. Because then Acro wouldn't be able to brawl with, like, Kark and Giga and stuff. Also, which is faster, Arizoa Acro or Kark? Because if we're going to do this, then Kark should be, his weight has been reduced. No, it actually went back up. That initial reduction to like 7.8 tons was too much, and they've gone back, and now it's around 8.3. So, we're doing Repti's Kark, because Repti Kark is peak. And it's actually balanced to be an Apex here, and it can go toe-to-toe with Giga. Alright, 7,900. Yeah, I think just going 7,900 is fine for aggro, and we can test that. So, let me do set ATTR, hold on, set ATTR, combat weight, 7,900. Alrighty. Okay, I'm not 1v1ing in a Pado. Wait, how much combat weight do you have? Are you going with our 15 ton Apado? 14, okay. Yeah, the thing is with the sauropods, if we go 100% accurate with their combat weights, they're going to be unkillable. So we're going to have to stretch reality. Okay, 14 ton Apado. He weighs almost double I do. So this should be interesting. Sauropods can't be accurate. Yeah, for balancing sake, we can't have them. 30 tons of Pado is a lot. Yeah, if Pado was 30 tons here, it would be sliming everything out. A Pado on base stats is already a pain. Is already a pain in the ass to kill. Oh, because of its combat weight, we're probably gonna have to reduce its damage. 80-ton Argent. Oh, it would kill everything instantly. Actually, technically, we could have accurate stats for the sauropods. We would just have to really reduce their damage. Here, I'll take care of him. Alright, and then I've set up Nice Guy's combo. What the hell? Adios! Oh my god. There's no way. Holy shit. He's so high up. Look at this. You can see everything in Dryfang, bro. He's so up, bro. He's at max height, gang. What are you laying on, bro? Alrighty. Holy shit. How did we do that much damage already? We got him to half almost instantly. What the hell? Apex, did you forget to buff your combat weight? You did? Okay. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna have to try this again. We're testing out the bleeder dinosaurs on the sauropods. We're starting out with Acro. Okay, so the command should be set ATTR your name and then combat weight and then just do 14,000. Try 50. Okay, we're gonna do 15K. Alrighty. Let's run it. Dang! Why are we doing so much damage to him? Oh, how much damage did you give Acro, like, on its attacks? Here, nice guy, do your charge bite on him real quick? It might be the charge bite. Yeah, it's the charge bite. Hold on, let me do my wind-up attack. Yeah, it's the delayed and heavy hitting attacks on Acro. On Apex, do your tail attack on me. What? Oh, there we go. That was a body shot. Oh, it's because you're hitting my tail. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, I think it's just Acro's, what's it called? Here, let me do some normal bites. For this snap. Yeah, I think it's just... Yeah, Acro's damage needs to be reduced. Yeah, Acro's damage all around needs a reduction. If it's going to weigh 7,900. We could try this again with a lower combat weight on Acro. So, like, it still does a lot of damage, it's just, like... Here, what if we go down to... Okay, test Repticark now? Alright. I'll hop on my Kark. Where is my Kark? There we go. Yeah, Acro's gonna need some changes. I think it's just damage being reduced and it should be fine. Because the Pato seems pretty balanced. It's able to, like, 5-shot Acros. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm gonna have to change my freaking stream settings, cause like the chat is really annoying. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Hold on, let me check my build. Alright. I think I've got a good build. Alright. What we said Kark was set ATTR. Oh wait, did you not set Kark? I thought you already set Kark's combat weight. ATTR. Combat weight. No, you messed it up. You put it in as 6,100 instead of 8,100. I just did the get combat weight command. Yeah, I did the get ATTR combat weight, and it's 6,100. All right, I'm gonna fix that. TR Tyler combat weight 8,100. All right, I just gave us temporary 8.1 tons. You put it in as 6.1. Holy typo. Holy shit! I'm starting to think it might be Apato's health. How much health does Apato have? Hold on, let me do this. Slash get ATTR Apex Hunter YT max health. Oh, your max health is at 200. Let me do set ATTR Apex Hunter YT. Hold on. Slash heal Apex Hunter YT. Let me try that again. Get ATR Apex Hunter YT max health. Yeah, your max health is at 200. I don't know what's up with that. Set ATTR Apex Hunter max health. Should we say Appa at 1,000 HP? Let's do 1,000. We do set ATTR Apex Hunter YT max health 1,000. Okay, Apex, I've just set your health to 1,000. So, all right, let's test it out. I don't know why its health was at 200. That's weird. That's probably why it was getting shredded by the acros. We might want to. We'll have to go back and test the acros again. Yes, we're testing the sauropods versus the bleeders. Okay, we're doing a 15-ton Apato just for, like a just in case thing. Apato, or Argent's probably gonna be like 30K or something. Oh my god, what happened to my buff call? Why are all the buff calls bugged? It just went on cooldown, didn't give me a buff. It's so annoying. All the buff calls seem to be buffed lately. Ow. Honestly, I think with Apato, we could probably get away with going up to 20K. Because this is a little too easy. I mean, I know Apex is probably not the best Apato player, but... Yeah, you can hop on, we can test your Apato. Apex's whole thing is Karks, so... So, I think it would be better to test against experienced Apatos. No shade to you, Apex, I think it's just... Oh, crap. Ow! Yeah, I think we can probably stop... Oh, wait. Do you want to stop the fight here and set his combat weight to 20K and see how it goes? Yeah, let's try that. GG's. It was a good fight. Okay, so HP is 1000, combat weight, let's try 20K. Because, Domain of Titans, because both of our Karks are at, 1000 HP and then 20K combat weight. Mainly because Karks, I just found out Kark's Feast gives me insane healing, like really fast healing. Although it does have like a delay on it, so you can't spam it. I like it. And alright, Tyler, you ready? Earth 2 Tyler? Yep, you ready? Alright, let's lock in. We're going after this Apato. Alright, everybody make room. Just 2, I think. Oh boy. That 20K is, yikeroonies. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Yeah, yeah, I know, I know. Yeah, yeah, that Apato, holy shit. Although, the bleed is definitely working. I think we could probably get away with this. You just gotta play really patient. before we test Argent, we should probably test Giga against Apato. Yeah. Honestly, I would rather you play Ghost. I'd rather you play the Apato because you are a much more experienced Apato than Apex. So you give us a good like stepping off point to see where the Apato balancing is. Yeah, I think 2,000 would have been too much. I think this 1,000 with the 20k combat weight is fine. Uh, AJ Wood, your hide ability is debuffing us, bro. You might want to switch that. Oh no, it's the PT Giga. He's got a buff, like a thing that like reduces bleed healing. And my buff call bugged out again. Great. I should have used my juke. It is pretty good if you use it correctly. Yes, I am. Praise the Lord. Tyler! This is why you run Feast, bro. Yeah, you don't want to use Heavy Bite on Apatos, gang. You want to use Feast. That Armor Bite is not going to help you here, gang. Use Armor Bite if you're going after, like, Gigas and stuff. You don't want to approach Apatos without Feast. You are. What am I... What? Bro, I got stuck on air. What the hell? That just sold me, bro. Like, if I get hit one more time, I'm dead. Thanks, map, for selling the fight. How did that even hit him? Yeah, that's insane. I would have been able to keep up the fight too, though, if I didn't get hit with the damn map. Yeah, I think that's fine, because the thing is, if he was running a better build, we probably would have won that. And if I didn't get stuck on oxygen particles. Alright, the Gigas do not have their combat weight yet. Actually, Apex, did you set your combat weight? Giga's gonna have 8,300. Yeah, originally Apex wanted to go down to like 8,100, 8,200, but that was a bit low, and Giga couldn't go toe-to-toe with Spino because of it, and Spino's 8,500. Same with PT Rex. Oh yeah, you gave him the combat weight as well? Uh, AJ does not have his combat weight. Hold on. One sec. I'll set your combat weights real quick. Set ATTR. Shadow Wolf. All right. Go ahead. Gigas, go ahead. Apex, you might have just not put in the command correctly. Oh, 3 gigas? Oh, is this accounting for like? Are y'all just gonna do like mobbing rules or something? Okay. Holy shit! Yeah, the gig is like all their health is gone. Yo, I don't think the combat weight commands were working. I don't think they're working, bro. No, you weren't even doing that much damage to our Karks, and these gigas way more. I just updated their combat weight. Their combat weight and health was fine last night. I don't think it's working right now. I don't know. Their combat weight is weird. It's either that or they're not playing right. On, it says that I'm bigger than them. Because they're... Hold on. One sec, I'm gonna run around to all the gigas, make sure that their combat weight... Bro, why is their combat weight not working? They're not working. What the hell? This is stupid. Why are these not working? Oh, wait, hold on. So here, combat weight, and then the name. Hold on, it's set ATTR combat weight, then the name, then the value, right? Oh my god, I've been doing it wrong! Wait, what do you mean? It says no player with the username combat weight, so I do put the name first. That's what I've been doing. What's the Alabug? I think, okay, Apex, I think what you need to do is reset the server and apply the stats. Just do that, and then, yeah, like the stats that I gave you last night, because the temporary mechanic, or the temporary combat weight set thing is not working. It was working last night, but it's not working right now. So I don't know. While you're at it, I would say remove the mods you don't want. And Tyranno Titan. Yeah, we're testing Tyranno Titan last night, and it's just kind of OP. And it just needs to go. Plus, Kark and Giga are just better, honestly. And they're more realistic, too. Like, Tyranno Titan is awesome, but at the same time, like... Yeah, it is. Because it's not like Kark, where like you do get a really good buff, but you can't spam it because there's a cooldown. Yeah, Titan, you can just do it as much as you want. Every 12 seconds, as long as you have the stamina and the heavy bite. What's another thing we could test? Um, nah, it's good. You're good, dude. Hmm. And if the poll keeps going the way it was the last time I looked at it, oh man, Pot Rex is gonna be peak. Because then Pot Rex is gonna be like overpowering things, like that'll be its playstyle, whereas PT Rex can be like a more fast-paced and endurant brawler that can also attack things bigger than it, whereas Pot Rex would struggle against things bigger than it, but it would be better at fighting things smaller than it. What you think? That's literally all Pot Rex is designed to do is ambush. Honestly, like if the opponent doesn't want to fight you, like you're not getting a kill on Pot Rex unless you ambush. I think you should leave it for like for the bleeders. I think you should leave their fracture resistance. But like for some of the other bigger apexes, I can understand that. I would leave Rex's fracture as is because it should be a bleeder counter. Because I would not look at the fight results. Yeah, PT Giga's precise turn should be increased, but we should keep its base turning. Same with Kark. Because I think both Tyrannosaurus should be able to like have a better turning radius than the bleeders. But yes. And the thing is, the Tyrannosaurs should be the bleeder counters, which is why they're slower and rely on ambush tactics. I think that's just the best way to go about it. Honestly, I would do that for PT Rex if we're gonna do Macrensis with that. For Pot Rex, I wouldn't touch its bleed resistance, given how like heavy it's gonna be. If the pole keeps going steady where it's at, Pot Rex, EO, and bars are gonna be really heavy. So you don't want to touch their bleed resistance because that would be the only way for the bleeders to kill them. Why? Because then the bleeders will just be able to run around it all the livelong day, and the Rex can't do anything about it because of tail knockback. With the fracture it already does, the bleeders can still run away from it. So if you reduce it, then they're just gonna destroy PT Rex. Because fracture is already a really hit or miss mechanic right now. Because they won't give tenderize to either of the Tyrannosaurs. Which they realistically Tyrannosaurus should have tenderize. I don't think it's a good idea to have Anno be the only creature in the game with the tenderize mechanic. Yo, who got slimed out all the way over here, bro? It was Tyler's Kark. I haven't tested out the tar pit yet. What's the tar pit like? So flyers get caught in it. It's like you're basically dead to anything that has bone break. That's cool. So like Dasps and Rexes can camp that and they can snatch you if you get too close to the tar. Okay, this is the only spot on the map with tar pits, bro, and we might not even use this map because Apex is. He was looking at that new map that just came out today, earlier. Well, given that we're going to be starting out small, it might be a good idea to use a smaller map. Which is why I was like, hey, you might want to look at this just in case. I don't know what that one is. It's not Grim Expanse, is it? This thing is still here in the roster. Titan. Well, yeah, it's animation positioning. Like when I play Rex, I usually try to turn to the right with my opponent. That way I can hit them with tail knockback on the face. Because Rex's tail swings right to left. So didn't remove dinos. Takes too long. Later I will. Oh, okay. I honestly don't have any idea how that works. I didn't know it took long. Honestly, if we do have Pot Rex at 10 tons, I think what we could do for Trike is have it be 11, but make it slower than Rex. Yeah, but I'd imagine he buffed the damage, so it's more landing, more rewarding if you land it. It does look like the Giga's combat weights are fixed. 8.3k, let's go, dude. I. It is 3 Gigas. Realistically, an Apatto in a 3v1 against 3 Apex Bleeders is probably going to look for an environmental advantage to win. But just for testing, we'll do this. You have so much. Oh my god, they've reduced your bleed healing by so much. Yeah. I think we should keep it at 2 PT Gigas. I think we should only allow 2 Gigas to hunt Apattos. Yeah, I think what we should do is make it to where Apatto is not a mobbable dinosaur for Apex carnivores, but we could have it be mobbable for, like, Allos and stuff. Allos should be able to mob it. I think it's because they're activating their practice blows and then they're doing armor piercing. Do we think we increase Apatto's weight a bit more? Do we increase it to 2.3k? Because again, I don't think 30-ton Apatosaurus is going to be very balanced, especially if Allos are going to go after it. Has Rex been balanced from last stream? I don't know. I think it has. I don't know if Apex has touched Rex yet. Okay. Oh, Apatto is 15k at the moment. Okay, so if Apatto was 20k, it would be doing a lot better. So Ghost, increase your combat weight to 20k, and then we'll have the Gigas fight you again. I don't know if Apex, guys. I don't know if Apex touched Rex yet. I can't give you a straight answer on that. But I did ask him to reduce its damage to. Okay, yeah, I asked him to reduce its damage to 65 on bite, only about 85 to 90 on charge bite, and then only 800 HP. So it's going to weigh a lot, but it doesn't have as much health or damage. This is a much more balanced fight. Because I'd imagine, like, while they didn't do as much damage to you, I can imagine you have a lot of bleed. Yeah. This is the thing. They should be playing a bit more passively. They're playing a bit too aggressive right now. Yep. Spino should get 9k combat weight, but reduce the HP to 800. I don't know about that one, Chief. Because then it's gonna like... Then it's gonna like destroy all the bleeder carnivores. These just... Isaac, because it's gonna like overpower all of the bleeder apexes, and they're not gonna be able to like beat it. If we do that, then we'd have to reduce its turning radius, or increase its turning radius. Actually, Spino against bleeder should be 50-50 because that's realistic. Yeah, if it weighs so much more. Spino is 8,500 right now, so it already weighs more than the bleeders. If you increase its combat weight by too much, then it's just going to destroy them easily. Especially with the AoE. You have to think about the AoE as well. Make AoE useless. Card was like the same as Spino in weight. No, not actually. Spino was actually heavier. Significantly heavier. I think we can disable. If I'm not mistaken, we can Apex can disable abilities, can't he? Okay, then if we can disable the AoE abilities. He's probably got Giga experience from Apex Killers, which I think Apex Killers has like brain rotted a lot of people when it comes to PvP. Because they're so used to everything just being overpowered. And just having stupidly overtuned stats. Like, Rex does not need to be 6,700 combat weight and then have a 90 damage bite on base stats, bro. When you're going for, like, old school balancing, you don't need to do that. And then they have DB Giga as like 7,000 combo. It's like, what are we doing, bro? And then he wants to add like 500 fantasy mods. It's like, come on, man. Yeah, Shadow's like, he's on life support right now. Oh yeah, the C-Rex thing with like the 8,000 something combat weight. Because the Elder system. Okay, the one thing I like about C-Rex is the Elder system and how like unique that is. I wish other modders would do that for their dinosaurs, because that is actually like kind of fun and interesting. I just wish like it would add like another growth stage to your dinosaur rather than it just being like a status effect that slowly builds up. Or you could just have the status effect take longer to build up. Because the bleeder or the the Elder thing is cool. I like it. I just don't like C-Rex's kit. I just think C-Rex is stupid. Holy shit. That's a lot of damage. Why did you say it like that? It's not easy to play aggressive with Apado players. Yeah, PT Giga takes forever to stand up. So, are we liking that matchup, or is Apado too strong? Okay. I think it's just because y'all were a bit aggressive at the start, and y'all took a lot of damage. Yeah, I think if you played a bit more passively, you could have pulled off a win there. Because you guys did get him very low. He was at like a quarter HP. I agree, Ghost. I agree. We need that Z-Rex TLC, bro. I hate calling it Z-Rex, though. I hate that. Is that a DB Giga? I'm gonna slime yo ass out, gang. Dragonfly, you don't need that, bro. Trust me. Oh my god, this is the 8.5 ton combat weight there. Why are we broadcast? You know what? I'm sliming your ass out. I'm not gonna kill you, Dragonflyer. But yeah, that's about how a fight between a Spinoin and a Trike should go. Trike should absolutely slime his ass out. And I didn't even do my buff. If I did my buff and used my charge, he would have been cooked. Because he still had his defense buff active. PT Rex, I think PT Rex's Threaten is really underrated. That roar is so badass. Is on. The baby PT Rex is adorable. He's worthy of the name Schmungus. I think PT has nailed the baby sounds for Yudi, Rex, and Mipe. They're so good. Wait, no, don't do it right now. Don't do it right now. These two are fighting. Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. Oh, nice guy. I hope you don't bleed out, bro. You're doing so good. PT-Rex threatens sounds a bit like Jurassic Park T-Rex. I mean, kind of, I guess. Oh, which... There is, like, one threatened sound for PT-Rex that sounds like that. Oh, if he landed that heavy bite there, it would have been over. Oh, this is so close. Honestly, nice guy, if you keep him bleeding, you might just win off a bleed alone. Because nice guy is healing. And Kark's health recovery is very good. Come on. Nice guy, we believe in you, bro. I think he wins. I think the Spino's gonna bleed out. Yeah, let's go! That was awesome. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm dead. Damn! I should have kept precise turning. I forgot that the movement, like while you're precise moving, wow, moving. I can English. Moving, yep. So I forgot that the precise movement while you're bone broken is slower. I forgot that you're just supposed to like turn in place. I saw that. What if we had EO way more than it, but it's slower? Here, what if we try this? Slash go to Ball and Rexy. Yeah. Oh no, I think the charge should stay the same. Because if we're gonna make it slower, then the only thing it has for for mobility is the charge. If these PTs are using the right build, they should be either cycling Terrible Roar, or they're running Tyrant Roar and Terrible Roar to max out damage. Okay, so Ball and Rexy, what if I increase my combat weight slash set ATTR combat weight 10,500. So we've got a 10.5 ton trike. What do we think of that? 10.5 tons on trike. Dragonflyer, you're fighting me first. Because I know Ballin still has his Terrible Roar on cooldown. Oh wait, Tyler doesn't have slash set marks Tyler. Wait, hold on, set marks Tyler. There we go. Okay. Okay, so EO just face tanks Rex with base stats yet. I think 10.5 ton EO is probably the way to go. Yeah, and that would make like EO hard counter every bleeder too. Honestly, I agree. I think Apato should get a slight damage reduction. Not too much, but I think Apato should get a slight damage nerf. Similar to, I think, what he did with Spino. Now, these Rexes, the smaller ones, should be able to, I think. I think they should be able to, like, go after sauropods. I think Pot Rex should not. I think PT Rex should. Pot Rex, no. Because of their playstyle. That was my idea. If we're going to do both of them, PT Rex should be able to be a bit more versatile and be able to attack things bigger than it, while Pot Rex can't. Not necessarily, because the Rexes would have to take it out differently. The Gigas would bleed it out, whereas the Rexes would have to gauge when they should use their Charge Bite against it. Plus, I think PT Rex is going to get a little bit of fracture on his Charge Bite, because the thing is, the damage does scale with it, so we can get away with that. And it'll help it with bleeders too, if it gets that. Because if you're using Charge Bite on PT Rex, and you get jumped by bleeders, you're going to get fried. Because you have no way to slow them down. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna lose that face tank if I didn't dodge there. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think 10.5 ton EO is fine. Yeah, honestly, thank you, Ballin, for pointing that out. I was kind of thinking in the back of my mind, should we buff Trike's combat weight? And then you brought it up, and we tested that, and I'm like, yeah, I think it would be better if we buffed it. So yeah, that's oh yeah, I told him that we should reduce the cooldown on Terrible Roar. Don't worry, because that 5-minute cooldown is stupid. It should be long, but 5 minutes is crazy. The same thing with Duck's defense call, because 5 minutes. Like, are we for real? Now, if the call made you fucking invincible, then yeah, I think that's fair. But it really doesn't. It just gives you a solid buff. I think for Terrible Roar, it should get like a 2.5 to 3 minute cooldown. And then Tyrant Roar on PT Rex should get like a, I don't know, 2 minute, minute and a half, something like that. Because it's less of a buff, and it relies on stacking it. Although, after you get done fighting the Spino Ballin, we should test block build EO versus Rex. Because this is just the attack sub, or the attack build. Plus, I'm not using the attack sub, which, I mean, it's only 3% attack damage, but still. Okay, holy base attack cancel for no reason. Holy shit, I think I hit him with a headshot there. I hit him with a headshot with my gore. I'm calling it a gore because that's what it's called in the aisle. And that's basically what you're doing. Oh, nice guy. I think you're gonna bleed out. Yeah. It should. It should. It should do bleed. So, like, when you're fighting an EO, you're usually gonna be bleeding all the time. So, but doesn't it go 3,000? With 2 hits? So 6,000 damage? What? What do you mean? Also, Apex, how much damage does the gore do for Triceratops? Yeah, I saw that. Please don't. The head slam on Triceratops, how much damage does that do? 80. We should probably increase that, honestly. I would say 90. 85 or 90, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Rex shouldn't just, like, face tank it all the time. It should rely on ambushing it. Yep. GG's. When in the Spino's getting the wet effect for the fight. Well, the wet effect still wouldn't help. Oh. Yep. Lord have mercy. Oh my god, the head swing. I think the head swing should get a damage reduction. I think the slam is fine doing that much damage, but the swing is. Oh. I don't know about that one. Foxy Spino weighs 8,500, whereas EO weighs 10,500 and Rex weighs 10,000. Oh my. Y'all in the freaking way. Hmm. Block damage reduction nerf. Uh, I'd say 10% per stack. I would reduce it to 10. Spinal destroys PT Rex? Oh. Holy shit. 60. Although honestly, PT Rex we could probably get away with buffing it to 70. Yeah, and I don't want to go all the way up to 80 like it used to be because it has Terrible Roar. Although the thing is, Apex isn't using Charge Bite. If he was using Charge Bite, he'd probably be doing a lot better. If you would have hit me... I think the radius on a Pato Stomp might need a slight increase, because he can't even land it. Now. I'm killing the Titan! Rah! Come here, boy! Come here! He found out how big EO is, bro. He found out how strong Trike is. Although, actually, no, I wouldn't nerf block EO if I were you. Because the thing is, EO's not going to stand a chance if you nerf it. Yeah. No. I will not. I've been playing EO for God knows how long since the TLC came out. Yeah, he didn't manage his fracture. You want to keep EO fractured, you don't want to bone break it. If he kept me fractured instead of just bone breaking me, then he would have won. Plus, if he was running Charge Bite and Rampage, he probably would have done better. Yeah, I think EO's fine. I think we just buff its combat weight to 10.5k. And then EO, or Trike's... Honestly, I'm just gonna call it Triceratops. Because that's literally what it is. That's how we're balancing it. This is Triceratops, bro. Also, if I'd ambush EO versus Rex, it would be 60-40. Yeah, if the Rex pulls off an ambush, it will win. If it plays it correctly. But I've seen Rex's ambush EOs and still friggin' sell it. Hey, I'm teleporting people. Spino should have the advantage against bleeders in close quarters combat. Yeah, Spino should be able to, like, face tank bleeders, but in an open area, Spino should get slimed out by bleeders. That's why Spino should rely on water. Yo, the ops are jumping me, bro. I gotta get out of here. Alright, bro. Run it. How did that not give me an armor stack? "100% armor, baby. I'm invincible." Yeah, you thought. You thought. Get back here. You thought. Get back here. Get back here. Ah. What, you want some? You want some? Yeah, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. You want some? Come here. Come on, guys. I totally have this. Oh man, that's funny. Oh, Apex, have you fixed Duck's claw attack yet so we can test it? Okay, sweet. Those stats never applied for some reason. Oh, hold on. Let me do slash get ATTR combat weight. Okay, I'm 6,400 combat weight. Huh. Hold on. What if I put you? What if I do slash go to? Or wait, what? What am I doing? Slash set ATTR combat weight. What do we agree? It was going to be 7,300 for Duck. Okay. All right. So. Okay. And then you hit me. When it's in its ambush, it takes no knockback. But PT Rex doesn't have that. It just has knockback resistance. But it relies on you being fractured to do that. Mark, this is good news. We can finally be bees. Bro doesn't know ball. It's invincible, bro. Cecil! I need you, Cecil! A steak? Are you sure? I need to know if you guys are sure. The turning nerf is too much for Spino. Did it get its turning nerfed? I don't think we did that. Honestly, I don't think Spino needs a turning nerf. I think it just needs some of its stats tweaked. Maybe a slight damage nerf on its attacks. Because of its higher combat weight than all the bleeders. Honestly, I will agree. I think PT Giga could use a little more stamina. The PT mods have terrible stamina. I think Giga could use some more stam. Oh, 1 second, Apex. I need to test something. We do get ATR combat weight. Oh, what up? Okay, make sure yours is at 7,900. Because I don't think you set up your combat weight. Because yours, we agreed acro was going to be 7,900. You did, okay. We do slash heal Apex Hunter. And then, oh crap. Heal Apex Hunter YT. Okay, here. Yeah, I think you just need to nerf its damage. I don't think you did that yet. Yeah, I'd say reduce its base damage down to 40. And I think that would fix it. Maybe 45, honestly, given that it's going to have surprisingly lower combat weight. 45 or 50. Yeah, I don't think Giga got its stamina changed on this server, and I think Giga could use a bit more stam. Maybe it's the stamina cost on its attacks? Bulldoze and Charge Bite both take stamina. Huh. Yeah, I'd say, yeah, I've played a bit of Giga as well on base stats, and I don't think it's been changed from base stats here when it comes to its stamina, so... Is it the sprinting stamina cost? Do you lose a lot of stamina while running? Okay, so then its sprint stamina drain should probably get reduced. Because I noticed as Giga, I would run out of stamina really fast in fights. And that happens a lot with PT mods, so I think PT Rex and Giga both could use better stamina. PT Rex, I'd say better stamina recovery, or increased max stamina, whereas Giga gets reduced sprinting stamina drain. Alright, well we can't really test Duck right now because it doesn't have the right claw attack stats, and that's kind of Duck's entire playstyle, is the claw attack. So... Finally Freddie Mercury, I mean Thrag is on the show. Alright, so... Alright, so I am getting very hungry. I'm gonna go get something to eat. I will be back. I'll put the stream on pause. I'm sure Apex has something for you guys to test out and everything. And he might restart the server and add the stat changes. But yeah, I'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. I saw Apex had to go. That kind of stinks, but anyway, so I just ordered a pizza. It's going to be here in about 25 minutes, so we better lock in. Actually, I don't think, yeah, without Apex here, it's going to be really difficult to do testing, so what if we just go to here, Yakitori 1v1 and Deathmatch? It is indeed pizza time, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, we're going to go to the 1v1 server. Aloes versus Apex. We could. Yakitori 1v1 and Deathmatch. I would just type in 1v1 in the search bar. You should find it. Domain of Titans is a realism server. This is just a 1v1 server that I queued into. Joining? Alright. Maximum Pulse. We play Dash. Sure. Let's see if I can find. Here we go. Okay, I am not fighting a duck, gang. Duck versus Carno? This should be interesting. I miss when Grand Plains looked like this. Do exclamation point TP1 in local chat. It'll teleport you. Love how my attack gets canceled by me pressing the button to perform the attack. Pycno fucking sucks, dude. This shit is ass. I keep forgetting just how unbelievably ass Pycno is. It has such cool skins, but you can never play it because it sucks dick. It just doesn't have good stats whatsoever. It's fucking ass. GG's. Serato's also kind of dick, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll try it. Yeah, they need a buff Pycno, because that shit is not it. I miss old Sarah and old Pycno before the TLCs. They were so much more fun back then because they were actually good. Only thing Pycno can kill is Dasp. Barely. Like, Pycno's good in groups. It's just solo Pycno is hot ass. Was it super good when its TLC first dropped? No, it's just always been dog shit. After the TLC, it was just bullshit. Because before, or when the TLC first came out, you could only run either Charge, the knockback tail attack, and Juke. You had to, like, pick one. You couldn't run two. And Carno is slow as balls. I'm not even gonna hold you. I remember when you just when you had to just spam tail attack and pick them. Bro, I would rather that. I would rather that. Yeah, I saw the Carno versus Dasp fight. I mean, Dasp should win that, but that was pretty bullshit. Although, it is kind of PT's fault for making Carno slow as hell. Tail hitbox on Sarah is also kind of crazy. Yeah, Sarah is just kind of dog shit. I won't lie. Sarah's just really shitty. They really fucked up Sarah and Pykno with the TLCs, man. Worst TLCs ever, in my opinion. The worst TLCs got to be Sarah, Pykno, and Ramph. Those are the worst. Easily the worst TLCs. Major fucking downgrade. I mean, I appreciate the fracture on the charge bite because I hated the damage charge bite. I like it with fracture. But it's just so shit. It's so dog shit. It can't even. It can barely fight anything its size. It's so shitty. I mean, they did buff it recently, but it doesn't matter. It's barely a fucking buff. Genuinely so ass. Yeah, it is just bootleg Oliver mode, Sarah. That's why I really hope Apex decides to replace it with Wrath of Goliath's Sarah. What do you mean stop cussing? You're not my dad. I should probably tune it down though. You got a point. I am so indecisive. I don't know what to play. I'll play some EOTrek. Screw it. I love Daft's new distant calls. They're so good. They cooked with Daft's distant calls. I miss old PT Rex's walking animation. Because the one they replaced the old one with is so ass. Holy damage. Holy shit. Yo. Oh my god. I barely lived that. Holy shit. GG's to that Rex. That charge bite is crazy. Holy shit. GG's ballin'. My god. Sometimes I forget, even though PT Rex doesn't have the same, like, damage buffs that Pot Rex does, that charge bite is insane if you use PT Rex's buffs. Because you can buff your damage by 38%. So if we do 130 damage charge bite, and then multiply it by, hold on, let me get my calculator out. So 130 times 1.38. Yeah, 179.4 damage. It does nearly 180 damage. Holy shit. I'm not even sure how that tail didn't hit. I wouldn't be using the charge bite against an acro. I don't think that's the play. And that's the thing about tail knockback, like, it really screws over Rex on base stats. Because bleeders with good mobility can just abuse it. You still won, though. Oh! I don't think he was healed. Something tells me he wouldn't heal. It's a good thing my cooldowns are low. Yeah, sure, I'll 1v1 a Dasp. I'm damaged and I don't have my charge or my buff, so this should be slightly more fair. I wonder what build he's running. Well, piercing. Okay. Yeah, that's holy Spino just being busted on base stats, or at least just compared to everything else. That is actually an even fight, DB Kark versus Spino, because they're both equally overpowered. The read. He read that shit. He read you like a book. He knew you were gonna do that, bro. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Spino skins like that. I wish the sail had some color to it. I hate when Spinosaurus just doesn't have any color on the sail. Fucking AoE. Gotta love spam AoE because the devs don't want you to play with your brain. It is. It is overpowered if you play it right. It needs that TLC. Also, have y'all seen what the TLC looks like? TLC Kark looks awesome. I want to fight Tyler's Rex. It's been a minute. He probably knows what I'm gonna do. He's gonna try and dodge this charge. GG's. Alright, one moment. I'm gonna go AFK for a sec. Ladies and gentlemen, it is pizza time. So, y'all can continue to fight here if y'all want. I'm gonna leave the stream so I go eat, and I will be back. It's time to grub.